Hello, ni hao, I'm Paul Hand, and a very warm welcome, badminton fans, to Nanjing, China's former capital, playing host to our ongoing badminton coverage of the 24th edition of the Total BWF World Championships 2018. The knockout draw starts today across 5 disciplines and runs all the way to Sunday's climatic finals. As always, competitors coming from all over the world to showcase their talent and contest this coveted event. 359 athletes from some 49 nations across 5 events. Sure to be some captivating matches to capture global attention. Our venue is the prestigious Nanjing Olympic Sports Park Gymnasium, and what an exciting 12-match schedule we've for you on day 1, court 2. A couple of mixed doubles matches up first to whet your appetite. Then we've Mia Blechfeld, the European starlet, tipped for greatness. She's defending a last 16 showing from 2017 in Glasgow. She takes on Permanova. Then with Vincent von Winke from Hong Kong. He takes on Igor Coelho. From the Brazilian Flaveia's Beatriz Corrales against Chloe Birch, the Spanish-Scottish encounter. Corvée, the Frenchman, against the Indian as well. So plenty of action to unfold here from Nanjing. But it's mixed doubles up first. And this is how the mixed doubles draw lines up. The 24th edition of the World Champs here. It's going to be an unseeded European first round mixed, an Anglo-German clash. Marvin Emil Seider and Linda EFLER of Germany take on Ben Lane and Jessica PUGH. Athletes are on court warming up as we speak. As you can see, the Germans have a head-to-head advantage with the 1-0 win, 21-17, 21-8. That was in Fullerton in California earlier in the year at the US Open, where the Germans went on to make the final there. And they have won 5 more matches this season, their opponents so far. There is Ben Lane, Englishman, born in Kingston, resides in Milton Keynes right now, as does his partner Jessica PUGH. He's 22 years old. There's Ben, 1.90 meter tall. There's Jessica PUGH, born in Telford in Shropshire, resides in Milton Keynes, as I say, just a year younger than Ben. Currently they're ranked 26th in the world. They have been 5 spots higher back in June at 21 in the world. They've played 162 matches together, so very experienced. But these guys, just that little bit higher on the world ranking list at 18th, Linda EFLER, taking a look at the 23-year-old from Germany. She resides in Mulheim. And her partner, a quick glimpse of Marvin Seider, 23 years old. Born in Dudweiler in Germany. Have been as high as 12th in the world. This was earlier this month in July, playing off that ranking just 6 spots lower at 18th in the world. And they came runners-up in the US Open, did the 4th seeds then, the Germans. 2 semi-final showings for them. We are pretty much ready to get going here. Nervous moments for these athletes. Opening match on this grand stage, media spotlight shining so bright on them. Always a little tense, not quite knowing how you're going to get on. 8 spots between them then, both teams on the world ranking list. Both top 30 teams. So the slight psychological edge then in favour of the Germans with the 1-0 win in the States at the US Open earlier in the year. What will unfold in the early passages here? All the previews and punditry about who's going to do it. Let the action begin, and let's get to it. Umpire in the chair, Belgium, Sven Sil. Service judge Yen from Vietnam. Presiding over this one. My name's Paul Hand. Great to have your company. So the nervous anticipation then as day 1 just about to get underway. Usual format, race to 2 games or best to 3. First to 21 points by a margin of 2 clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Marvin Seidel. Linda EFLER, Germany.
Belgium.
On my left, Ben Lane, Jessica PUGH, England.
Yan of Vietnam, service judge.
Linda EFLER to serve to Ben Lane. Level.
Linda EFLER to get us underway in this first round
Play.
of mixed doubles clash. Immediate challenge there.
There is no challenge yet. Sorry.
No, challenge isn't quite warmed up yet.
Service
We'll have to
over.
wait for that.
1-love.
Super return.
Service over. 1-all.
Buckling smash, Ben Lane unable to
2-1.
control his response. Just takes a little while, of course, for the athletes just to settle down and show court 2. Courts, 5 courts in action today.
3-1.
Jessica PUGH just giving him a stare as if to say, what was that? Still early doors here. Germans with a 2-point lead. So the Germans at the top of your picture have 14 wins, only 8 losses this year. Played 115 career matches together. The English duo 162, so a little bit more experience tying together the team in white.
5-1.
Just that little slower to settle, the English pairing at this stage. It's a 4-point lead for the Germans, who are looking pretty keen.
Service over.
So these two runners up at the US Open, twice semi-finalists this year, the Korean Open. They ousted a couple of German teams en route to the semi-finals.
3-5.
The first semi-final of the Super Series event. All the doubles training in Germany happens in Saarbrücken these days. Singles in Mulheim. And of course is the hometown of EFLER. 4-point lead for the Germans again, keeping their noses in front. It's been a strong start from them. Very sprightly out of the blocks.
Service over. 4-7.
Terrific return of serve from SEIDEL. Very quick to pounce on that. So fine are the margins at this level. It's all about the first couple of shots in the rally to get the upper hand quickly. Getting in first again. SEIDEL. Very powerful overhead. Emphatic put away there.
Don't push it.
Well, in their previous showing in the States, it was 21-17, 21-8.
Service over. 5-6.
Body blow there for Jessica PUGH.
10-4.
Part of the game, of course. So an emphatic start then, and a big lead for the Germans, SEIDEL and EFLER, with the heavy score advantage heading into the mid-game interval then. Easy put away to get to the 11. Both coaches pretty animated on the scene. Pearls of wisdom inputted into their charges' ears. These are vital moments. Don't want to say too much or too little. It's just got to be fairly concise, fairly punchy advice at this stage. These two with the work to do, though, from England. Playing catch up in this opener. Close to 21 points if you're new to badminton.
12-4.
Well, they've engineered a run of 6 consecutive points already, the German duo here, looking very, very alert from the off. Well, very aware of the deadly smash of SEIDEL. Most of the traffic, understandably, going to Linda EFLER. They just broke a string on that occasion, the tall German. It's the net error with the smash. Good lead from Ben Lane. But still under a lot of scoreboard pressure, the English duo. He was a little hesitant there, but in the end, did the right thing. So first round action over the first 2 days of this tournament. And the 16s will be on Thursday. Friday will be quarterfinals. So wall-to-wall action here from Nanjing.
14-6.
Nibbling away at the deficit then, the English duo right now. There's a lot of work to do. Because the Germans have had the upper hand in the majority of points here. So keen on the return of serve. German coaches looking anxious, courtside.
15-7.
Nice change up with the flick serve from SEIDEL. And gets his way again in the end in that point.
16-7.
So there's a fluency about the German display so far. Ease to the way that they have settled that little bit fast on show court 2 on day 1 here. Opening match of the tournament.
Serves over. 8-7. 16.
A little too greedy with the serve. Serve goes over to Ben Lane now. Can he capitalise and engineer some momentum? It's a fine smash from Linda EFLER. Pummeled down the line.
17-8.
So another well-constructed rally here from the Germans. Precision put away from Linda EFLER. Strong scoreboard advantage for them in this opener. All out to take the net away.
18-8.
Solid in attack, and the backcourt too at the moment, these two. Setting sail for closing out the opening game, you sense. Just 2 points away now then. SEIDEL and EFLER. It's been a fluent performance from them. They've been frugal in error, and just that little bit keener from the off. Play. Little hesitancy there from the tallest man on court. 19. Well, Ben Lane gesturing that it was wide.
10-19.
A little bit of protest from the Germans, but I think they've swallowed the call in the end. So a lot of work to do here for Jess PUGH. Opting to challenge, but we don't think it's working yet, so unable to do so. Just looked anxiously towards her coaching corner as if to say, how about that? I felt that landed on the line, but to no avail. It was called long, so 10 game points for SEIDEL and EFLER here. Well played. Linda EFLER then securing the opening game, 21 points to 10. Very strong start from the German duo. They are off to a flyer. That was an emphatic opening game.
Sind aber natürlich auch bereit, wenn es so sein sollte, lange für die Kugel zu arbeiten. Ja. Und die absolute Bereitschaft jetzt für alles. Wir müssen uns nicht wieder von vorne erarbeiten und sind einfach klar. Und wir selber auch nochmal Aufschläge variieren. Das hat jetzt super funktioniert. Da gleich mal ein bisschen Variationen reinmachen. Okay. Beine aktivieren, auch bereit sein, lange Ballwechsel zu gehen. Das ist gar kein Stress. Ja. Ruhig bitte geben, einmal Vorbereitung. Ja, kann nur für halb. Genau. Position gut. Wenn sie dich nach hinten stellen, das war gut gemacht, ja? Dann spielst du 2-3 Mal runter und dann sollen sie irgendwas machen. Ja. Genau. Mindset wie beim
Clark there from England, ushering some words of poignant advice to attempt to turn this round and detain the Germans.
Got to break their rhythm, yeah? Get in their face and show them that you want to be on the court, okay? You've got to do everything you possibly can to get into the rally, right? Break their rhythm. Every long rally,
Break the rhythm, suggests the coach of the Germans. Everything they can to get into this. They've got a scrap right here. It's all about the opening few points of this game to engineer a little bit of momentum for these two. It was an emphatic opener. 21 points to 10 from the team in grey, and they are looking very intense and animated from the off. Bottom 8 for the 48-team draw. 16 seeds, seed buys. Start of game 2. Germany again. Winner of this one takes on Watanabe and Higashino, the reigning All England Open champions from Japan, as the 16th seeds. That'll be tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. local time out on court 4. Wang and Huang, the second seeds, doing close by at the foot of mixed court. Just breaking a string there.
Service over.
Changes racket.
Service over.
These two just that little bit more intense. There's been a much more palpable energy from the Germans from the off. You sense Lane and PUGH are going to have to really raise the bar in that regard. Good doubles, all about energy, intensity, enthusiasm. And they had a nervous start. Unable to settle the scoreboard pressure. Fine return from Jessica PUGH. And that gets a generous round of applause. Super bit of skill. Nice changer. Good lead from SEIDEL.
2-all. Service over. 24. 3-2. 1 love. Service over. 21. 20.
Well, you do get a glimpse of why they're a top 20 team, the Germans. Ranked to 18th at the moment, have been as high, knocking on the door of the top 10 at 12th in the world. Just that little bit more alert. SEIDEL very strong overhead. He's got a real presence on the court. Ben Lane unable to kind of match that at the moment. Still early days. That's a great return from Ben Lane.
Service over.
Coming to the party just in time. Of course, good doubles all about playing well simultaneously.
1, 2.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Found it on the line.
4-all.
Good positive reaction with the fist pumps from both the English team. Plum on. A couple of other British teams, the Adcock 6 seeds and Marcus Ellis, Lauren Smith, the 11th seeds. Both teams received a bye. Oh, despite the full-length dive, to no avail in the end. The bludgeoning power of SEIDEL just with the smash kill. Such a good effort here from Ben Lane. Look at that. Wonderful finish from the German, who's been bulldozing his way through several points like this. That was a great dig from Ben Lane. The English team with 10 athletes competing here. A couple of other German teams as well in the mixed doubles draw. The 15th seed, Lamsfuss and Hertlich. Kensbauer and Cronin. Good lead, well played. Full of advice, Anthony Clark there. Just trying to do whatever they have to just to get inside the heads of their charges and drive them forwards. It's so subtle. Just a 1% change at this level can have a massive change in the result. Well played. Very alert at the net there, Jess PUGH. Telford-born. Spends all of her time, as does her partner, at Milton Keynes these days. To get that high-level practice.
Service fault called. Too high.
Too high. Deems the service judge. So parity. Deadlock in the second game. Who will break to the front in this one? Much more spirited effort from the English duo. This is encouraging.
Service over. 7-6.
Breaking to the front for the first time in the match then. Lane and PUGH.
Service over. 7-all.
Just finding the edge of the line there. That super play from Lane and PUGH, really starting to settle now. The handcuffs are off and the shackles are off. They are free-flowing. Retaining a generous 2-point lead here against this tricky German pair. Super return of serve. Body blow for Ben Lane there. He didn't like that one. He barely blinked and the shuttle was into his body like a flash. Terrific return from Marvin SEIDEL there. Wasn't he quick? So just nibbling away at the deficit of the Germans. Wonderful play. Ben Lane, the only left-hander on court, pulling that smash away. It's a high-quality match, this. Both teams top 30 ranked. Players coming in here all bright-eyed with high hopes to extend their Operation Nanjing as long as possible. A deep foray into a world-class draw loaded with points and decoration. That's what this is all about. It's about playing well in these Grade 1 events. Boost the ranking right up. This is a huge opportunity for both teams. So can they head to the mid-game interval? Ahead. That's what this is all about psychologically. Winning the flat hard drive contest very effectively. It's Lane and PUGH that are 11-9 ahead at the mid-game interval. Encouraging for English fans.
Aber immer dann auch wieder den Block spielen. Wenn er eine gute
Von
Position
vorne,
hat.
wenn du angezogen bist.
Genau. Wenn du auch, weil du merkst die Situation, also tendenziell einen Block mehr als das Block. Wenn ihr den Angriff habt, dann weiter Kette. Genau, und richtig mit nachsetzen, dass wir dann Druck drauf geben. Und die kriegen jetzt mehr zurück, aber das ist ja nicht schlimm. Dann arbeiten wir halt ein bisschen länger. Aber wir dürfen nicht so den Speed und die Dominanz da verlieren. Auch so eine Aufwärtsphase. Beine klar und richtig denen zeigen. Wir kriegen das Ding nicht.
Jetzt kommt der erste Satz in USA. Die halten wir jetzt gegen in der Phase, dann kommt die Dominanz wieder. Ja? Komm jetzt.
Okay. 11-9. Play. 7.
So Lane and PUGH extending their meager lead to 3 points now. Will there be a response from these two who played so well in the opening game?
Service over. 10-12. Service over. 13-3. Service over.
Twinning beautifully now.
10.
The Brits really getting it together. They've really come to the party, and they're so desperate to detain the higher-ranked German duo. They'd love to contest a third game here. 3-point lead.
Service fault called. Too high. Service over.
That's a couple of faults for
11-13.
yes, PUGH. Called as too high, but they've got to just flush that from their mind and move forwards. Easy to say, sometimes difficult to do. SEIDEL with the serving advantage.
Service over. 15-11.
That is unlucky for the Germans there. It bobbled on the net for quite a while, that shuttle. Frustrated look from SEIDEL at the end of that point. Scoreboard running the English route at the moment in this game. Ben Lane with a clever flick serve last point. Will he do so again? Super play from EFLER.
Service over.
Shuttle mashed as a consequence of that last point.
15.
So we'll get a shuttle change. Let's see it again. Very good at the net. Great interception. Good smash from Ben Lane, just taking the pace off that one a little.
16-12.
And that's what happens when you're that little bit freer, a little bit more relaxed. You can change the pace, mix it up a little.
Service over. 13-16.
Good play from the Germans there. Just finding the hole in the court a little, hitting to the space well. The focus is back for the team in grey.
Play. Play. Now we play.
And then denied a quick towel down. Referee insistent continuity of play. Super play from Ben Lane there with the backhand block. That was timely.
14.
SEIDEL trying everything. Full length dive, court attendant on to wipe the sweat. He is leaving it all out there. There's no doubting that. This man, he had a great start, was so dominant overhead, but he's been denied a lot of those smashes ever since. English duo keeping the shuttle lower, faster, flatter, harder drive, changing it up, changing the angle, speeds. It's all been subtle, but it's been a clever turnaround. 3-point game in favour of the white-clad English duo.
It's still slippery.
SEIDEL not happy, just getting his towel and mopping the damp area himself. You wonder how much of this is just to perhaps buy a little time. But he's ready to re-engage.
17-14.
3-point lead in favour of these two, Lane and PUGH. They continue in that vein.
Serve's over.
Winning the flat hard exchange there.
17. Serve's over. 18-15. Serve's over.
A little bit of
16,
net cord luck
18.
for SEIDEL there. Now, can he hold on? 16-8, the Germans trail, second game. A little too clever from Jess PUGH.
17-18.
So suddenly it's a 1-point game. And as a consequence, you can imagine the English team being a little bit more tense right now. Played so well to get to this heading position. Need to hold on. Anxiously, Jess PUGH over presses.
18
And the shuttle squirts wide. All here. Well, she's trying to intervene. She's trying to be positive as Jess PUGH, but just been a little errant of late.
18.
Needs to keep positive. Ben Lane just touching her reassuringly for exactly that. SEIDEL with the smash put away again.
20, match point, 18.
Suddenly, from nowhere, what a turnaround. They really have played well to swivel this second game around. Jess PUGH unhappy with the shuttle. Marvin SEIDEL with match point here. That is a super match. Smiles break out across their faces. It's Marvin SEIDEL and Linda EFLER of Germany who come through against Ben Lane and Jessica PUGH. 21-10, 21-18 with a fine display. PUGH and Lane, well, they will scuttle off to a quiet corner, you'd imagine, and lick their wounds, because that was a real wounder of a match from their perspective, having led in that second game, unable to secure it, and that'll frustrate them. But the Germans did so well in turning it around, and you can see how delighted they were with their efforts to come through in straight games against the English duo. Is a fine win. So Team Germany advance to round 2. It'll be Watanabe and Higashino of Japan, the 16th seeds who await. Confirmation of the scoreline then, 21-10, 21-18 in 33 minutes in favour of the Germans, Marvin SEIDEL and Linda EFLER.